Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm Kirti Sophia Purnachan, and in today's session we'll be continuing writing for professional purposes, and this is part 6. What are surveys? Surveys are ways in which direct information gathering happens not from published sources but straight from the real world. Surveys are generally conducted through questionnaires, but there is not much difference between the terms survey and questionnaire. So let's see what is a survey and what a questionnaire is. Survey is a type of direct information gathering in which you directly observe and record. For example, a municipality might assign the task of counting traffic at an intersection to determine whether a stoplight is needed there. Let's see about questionnaire, what it is. Questionnaire is the kind of direct information gathering in which you gather people's opinions, preferences, demographic data through in-person, print, or electronic means. For example, if you are a member of a recycling action group, you might send out questionnaires to ascertain your fellow citizens' opinions about recycling. So, now let's see how we must design a questionnaire. Writing an effective series of questions is a vital part of conducting a survey. You must think carefully about what your aims are and how to achieve them in the simplest way. There is no value in collecting a mass of information that is irrelevant to your topic. So, while designing a questionnaire, you must keep certain things in your mind. Let's see what they are. The first one is limit the number of questions so the respondent can answer them in a minute or two. Long and complicated questionnaires will not receive accurate replies. So, our questions should be short, crisp, and the number of questions should be limited. The second one is keep questions clear and simple and not too personal. The third one is balance closed questions and open questions. So, in a questionnaire, we could have both closed and open questions. Closed questions could receive a yes or no answer, while an open question requires a little bit of more thought to it. The fourth one is try putting the question to a classmate before beginning the full survey and be ready to modify any that were not clear. So that is always helpful because when we give the questionnaire to our friend, that friend could analyze and see whether the questions are to the point or whether the questions are confusing. And if it's confusing, we could change the question structure itself. And the last point is do not collect unnecessary information. If not, do not ask. That is, if you are asking a question or if you are taking a survey only for undergraduate students, you need not ask the question whether you are a postgraduate. That is not necessary. So, ask questions or collect informations that are essential for our survey. Moving on, now we'll have a comparison between questionnaire and personal interview. So, the advantages. Let's move on to the advantages first. A questionnaire allows you to gather information from more people more quickly than you could by conducting personal interviews. That we all know, because it is not easy to go from person to person and conduct interview, but if you give a questionnaire, you could gather all the information you need in a very short time span. The second advantage is it enables you to obtain responses from people who are difficult to reach or who are in various geographic locations. Nowadays we have Google form and all, and if our friends are abroad or somewhere very far, we could give them through WhatsApp or email and get the answers. So if it's a personal interview, it would have been difficult. The next advantage is those responding to a questionnaire have more time to think through their answers than when faced with the pressure of composing thoughtful and complete answers to an interviewer. So when we are in an interview, we have to compose answer on the very moment itself. But if it's a questionnaire, that person could think for a while and then write the answer. The next advantage is the questionnaire may yield more objective data because it reduces the possibility that the interviewer's tone of voice or facial expressions might influence an answer. So questionnaires will be uh, unique, and it would give the respondent an opportunity to give unbiased answers. And the last advantage is the cost of distributing and tabulating a questionnaire is lower than the cost of conducting numerous personal interviews. So cost-wise also, questionnaires are efficient. Now we move on to the disadvantages. The results of a questionnaire may be slanted in favor of those people who have strong opinions on a subject because they are more likely to respond than those with only moderate views. So, in a questionnaire, people who have very strong opinion, they give answers in a very specific manner, and those with a moderate views won't have that much advantage. The next disadvantage is the questionnaire does not allow specific follow-up questions to answers. At best, a questionnaire can be designed to let one question lead logically to another. Let's take an example to explain this idea. That is, a question in the questionnaire has been asked to a person that which movie genre does he like, and he answered it as action movies. But the next question is, do you like romantic movies? So in these two questions, we could see that there is no follow-up question for the first question that has been asked, that is, what movie genre do you like? So there is no question in connection to the answer given by the person, that is, there is no question regarding action movies. So the best that we could do in a questionnaire is that we could try to add follow-up questions that has a linear progression, that is, it has the first question has some connection to the second question and so on, but it is at times difficult. So the last point is distributing questionnaires and waiting for replies may take considerably longer than conducting personal interviews. So at times people won't give their responses on time. They will take a lot of time and they might forget about the questionnaire itself. So at times it would be a task for getting answers on time. So that's all for today. I hope today's session was fruitful for you all. If you like my videos, do subscribe to my channel and give a big thumbs up to all the videos that you like, and do share these videos with your friends who love to learn English. Once again, thank you so much. Have a nice day.